63-year-old Michael Dantzler of East Grand Forks has been charged with felonies of robbery and burglary in Grand Forks District Court. According to court records, on February 3rd, police responded to a Grand Forks residence where a male victim reported Dantzler had forced his way into his apartment and stolen his glasses, valued at $150. The victim reported his neck sustained injury when Dantzler grabbed him. Security video from the apartment hallway recorded the incident. And 25-year-old Nevada Wilkie of Grand Forks has been charged with felony trespass and misdemeanor domestic violence. According to court documents, on February 5th, she kicked open a door on the 500 block of North 48th Street and beat up her boyfriend. And 24-year-old Colten Feather of Grand Forks has been charged with felony theft of property and driving under suspension. According to court documents, on February 4th, deputies responded to a car in the ditch in rural Grand Forks. Feather was the driver with no license, and the vehicle had been reported stolen out of Fargo. And two people arrested in one incident here. 34-year-old Edward Harper of Grand Forks has been charged with felony conspiracy to possess a controlled substance with intent to deliver fentanyl, along with the misdemeanor of physical obstruction of a government function and possession of marijuana. Harper was pulled over west of Grand Forks on Highway 2 by deputies for no license plate. And then he tried to prevent deputies from entering the vehicle where drugs were allegedly found. Harper already had warrants for his arrest on burglary and theft charges in Grand Forks County. Also charged in the same vehicle, 25-year-old Arianna, driver of St. Michael, North Dakota. Also charged with conspiracy to possess with intent to deliver fentanyl, and felony possessing a controlled substance, fentanyl, while being booked into jail. And 46-year-old Cara of Appleton, Wisconsin, has been charged with felony unauthorized use of personal identifying information and misdemeanor possession of meth. According to court documents, on February 7th, police were dispatched to a convenience store in Grand Forks where they wanted a no trespass order signed against her to keep her from entering the store again. Police allegedly found meth in her purse and multiple checks from a person who was in the hospital, written out to various businesses for $3,800. And 46-year-old Adan Cisneros of Grand Forks has been charged with a Class A felony of gross sexual imposition. According to court documents, on January 1st, police investigated an alleged incident at a Grand Forks motel hot tub. Cisneros allegedly groped and touched a known female child. And 32-year-old Ryan Clarkin, listed as homeless in Grand Forks, no booking photo yet, has been charged with felony terrorizing. According to court records, he checked himself into the hospital emergency room on February 8th, where the staff had to physically control him. And at one point, he told a staff member, quote, "I'm going to find you on the street and slit your throat. I've killed before," unquote. And 59-year-old Bobbi Yanez of Grand Forks has been charged with felonies of forgery and theft of property. According to court documents, she cashed 2 counterfeit checks at Bremer Bank locations in Grand Forks, made out to herself, totaling $1,607. The transactions are captured on surveillance video. And 26-year-old Samira Abdul Qadir of Grand Forks has been charged with felony domestic violence. According to court documents, she assaulted a male victim on February 4th, who reported she allegedly stomped on his head while he was lying on the kitchen floor, stating he blacked out. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.